first heard of the next speaker that we've got coming up for you something like 4 years ago. I think when Andrew had a boot camp at Wembley, and I couldn't go to it, but everybody came back and said, oh, you should have seen Tom Hua. He was terrific. He did amazing things. They just went raving about him. And like usual, I just go, yeah, right. I bet he wasn't that good. And then I met him at the Brighton gig, and suddenly I realized why everybody was raving about him, because he was amazing. Andrew's brought him for you here today. He is a self-made internet multi-millionaire, pioneering of internet marketing. In fact, they call him the godfather of ebooks. He's the godfather of ebooks and the prince of over-delivery. Quite a couple of titles. Millions visit, thousands joined. He's successful, the largest ebook distribution on the internet. He now operates one of the fastest growing web hosting companies in the world. His online revenue in 2008 was how much? £12 million. $12 million, rather. They say someone from the audience, within 72 hours, he brings them up and he generates tens of thousands of dollars live from scratch. And he's done it not just once, not just twice, he's actually done it over 10 times. Hang on to his every words, and I really mean this. He is a ball of energy. He can change your life. One of the sharpest, most respected internet gurus of our time, it's Tom Hua.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Tom Hua, and this is my absolute pleasure and privilege to be able to speak to you this afternoon. To be able to share my personal experience and the powerful knowledge of doing business on the internet successfully with you. Now, I'd like to ask, how many of you already have a website? Please raise your hand. Wow, quite a few of you. Congratulations and thank you. Now, how many of you haven't got a website yet? Raise your hand, please, too. Thank you. Thank you, too. Now, regardless whether you raise your right hand or your left hand, all of you are in the right room at the right time. Because the information I'm going to share with you this afternoon is going to help to take you a business on the internet to the next level if you already have a website. Or it will help to set up your online business in the absolute right direction without confusion whatsoever. But before I get started, I have to confess that I am not one of those professionally trained public speakers. In fact, I didn't have to speak until a few years ago, and the only reason my business partners pushed me onto the stage of our very first World Internet Summit was that I was making too much money on the internet. Therefore, I'm very, very nervous still, and I won't do all kinds of funny things, try to entertain you, because I understand this is an entertainment venue, but you are not here for entertainment. You are here for education, am I right? Thank you. Although I'm not a good entertainer, however, I do know internet business inside out. Therefore, I still want you to pay full attention. I still want you to participate as much as possibly you can. So I have 3 rules I want you to follow me with. Rule number 1, if you see anything that is displayed on a big screen, you don't have to write down. I understand taking notes is important, but I also believe that to be able to understand what I have to share with you this afternoon is even more important than busy writing notes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer you a website address towards the end of my presentation where you can download a copy of this PowerPoint so that you can refer to it again and again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Rule number 2, although I'm not a good entertainer, however, if you hear anything that is funny at all, I still want you to laugh. Thank you, thank you, excellent, just like that. Rule number 3, if you hear anything that is helpful, that is informative, that can help you to take your business on the internet to the next level, or that can help you to set up your online business, I want you to clap. And the more you clap, the harder you clap, the more I'm going to share with you. Is that cool? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Now let's get into it. The title of my presentation, as you can see, is called Primo. Let me explain. The P stands for passive, R stands for residual, I stand for income, M stands for machine, O stands for online. Passive means almost effortlessly. Residual means for many years to come. Income means the money that you can make to support you and your family. Machine means something that will run automatically. Online meaning using the power of the internet. So today, with me, you are going to learn how to use the power of the internet, build something that will run automatically on itself so that you can earn the money to support yourself and your family for many years to come, almost effortlessly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So what are we going to discover today? First of all, we're going to talk about the principle of successful internet business. I understand this weekend it has been overwhelming. You know, you have all sorts of techniques and knowledge. One of my job today is to wrap it all up, because you can take a look at any successful online business out there. They're all coming down to this very simple principle. And the good news is the principle of successful online business is no more complicated than 1, 2, 3. Yet it is so powerful that can guarantee that you will build your passive residual income machine online. How many of you like to learn that? Thank you. Thank you. And on top of that, I'm going to cover some most powerful traffic generating techniques. Traffic, meaning that people come to visit our website. Really, I don't care what kind of product you're going to sell, how beautiful your website looks like. If you have no one ever come to visit that website, you will still not have an online business successfully. Are you with me? So traffic is the bloodstream of your online business. There are millions of different ways of generating traffic to your website. My job today is going to share 3 most powerful ways of generating traffic to your website so that it can speed up your online business by 10 times. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And on top of that, of course, I'm going to come across a lot of tools and resources that can help you to put everything together in the right place. As I said, you don't have to write down anything if it's displayed. All you have to do is to go home, download a copy of this PowerPoint, then click on those links. Then it will take you to where you need to go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I'd like to show you some of my work so that you understand what I have been achieving on the internet and what possibly is also for you so that you can achieve using the same technique that I have been using. Working with ClickBank is a little booklet I put together back in 2000. ClickBank is one of the most popular payment processing companies in the world. And back in 2000, they had 110,000 affiliates worldwide. I was one of them. And obviously, ClickBank wanted to grow their business. And they encouraged every one of us to go out and promote ClickBank businesses. And they had a reseller contest. And instead of sending people email broadcasting and putting banner on my website, I put this little booklet together called Working with ClickBank. I was selling it for $9.97 a copy because, you know, taking people through a very simple process of setting up an account with a ClickBank so that they don't have to scratch their head, you know, suffer from frustrations, save their time and effort. And on top of that, I also allowed other people to sell that booklet to more others. And guess what? Every single time someone come across that little booklet, when they click on that link, go to ClickBank, set up an account, they all went through my reseller link, affiliate link. Are you with me so far? And now let's do a live search now. I hope internet connection is working here. Let's go to Yahoo, do a live search. This is live search, okay, not screen capture or anything. At Yahoo, you have 200 websites are still selling this little booklet that I released back in 2000. What about Google? Let's also do a live search at Google. Google, you have 173,000 websites listed under this key phrase, exactly called Working with ClickBank. The reason, because I was selling that booklet to the others. On top of that, I allowed other people also to sell that booklet to more others and keep all the money.